are live. Welcome back, everyone, to some Space Engineers on our multiplayer server. Today, we're going to be chilling here, having a good, relaxing evening. Hopefully, no clang, no issues, just a good, solid Space Engineers experience. So, we're back. We're good to go. We're good to go. Oh, I was adminning earlier. Just turn these off. Okay, so yeah, welcome to the stream. We are going to be building some stuff. Let's grab some H2 bottles to start. Some good old H2. Oop. Not enough. I want to carry 4 of these. There we go. That's a good amount. Good amount. And of course, it's nighttime. You know, it's Space Engineers. What do you expect at this point? And ooh, we got a golden spear nearby. Otherwise, the skies are clear. Look at that Milky Way galaxy, and the moon up there. Very, very beautiful. So I was trying around earlier some ideas for lampposts for the road, which are using these kind of 30-degree angles and wires as the pole. I think this works out pretty good. I might end up backing them up a grid space and making them one taller just to offset it. But I think this is a pretty cool little look for some road lights. I have no clue why my rover is upended. I think parking brakes cause a bit of an issue on the save. Feels like it, at least. Definitely feels like it. So yeah, you can see, you know, our little rover can cruise around here a little bit. This back spotlight keeps getting reset. I don't know why. Honestly, I think there's a desync issue with my rover. Like, look, it's like bumping into invisible stuff. Very weird. I don't think we're actually where it is visually or anything. I had this happen earlier today, and that's why I was in admin mode. But you can see I'm like running into almost invisible blocks for some reason. And I honestly doubt, like, see, now we're on our side. Man, we having some weird issues here with this stuff. And I have to say it has to do with the parking brake. It's gotta do with the parking brake. Okay, well, tell you what, I might end up making a new rover today at some point. While I think this one was a good second attempt, I'm thinking about making a more utility truck thing, so a bigger, better machine. So we're gonna go ahead and just shred this little guy down. I think we best get rid of it, you know? Just go ahead and open this. Let's see if it falls. Very good, very good. And we'll just pop on the grinders. And off it goes. Doesn't exist anymore. You can turn off the grinders. All right, and shut the door. All right, that's enough little rover shenanigans, I think, at the moment. Let's get started on the actual ore processing area, the place that I wanted to work more on yesterday. But we got sidetracked with 2 rovers and some piping shenanigans, trying to figure out the overall feel and look for this area. Yeah. So let's do it. Let's get some concrete going. Some good old concrete for the start. $800 some concrete there. Gravel and there's 600 some concrete. So there we go. That's a decent little supply of concrete for us to extend out here. And what I kind of want as well is let's just work on maybe a container yard. I'm not gonna do something as fancy as I thought, I don't think. I think I'm gonna try and keep it a little bit more simple this time. So we're gonna go out a little bend here. We're gonna go over one and up one. And then around, okay? Reason being is that I kind of want 4 of these purifiers and stuff, right? So we'll start with something like that. Then we'll go ahead and get concrete pads for them. Actually, I'm going to extend out one more. You know, I'm thinking one of these, which means we need to extend the pad out. One more here. Okay. Let's do 4. Purifier. So in my opinion, it's going to be entering from more up above. Another platform here for number 2. Let's make sure that's in the right spot. Looks like it. Okay. So there's our 2 ore purifiers for the first 2 rock crushers to go through. Make sure that's plugged in. Okay, well, I'm gonna break script a little bit from normal. I'm not gonna worry about filling getting the terrain perfectly flat for every piece of this concrete. I'm fine with setting the object actually embedded into the gravel here because this is a little bit more of a raw resource drop off anyways. Okay, so let's do rock crusher. And conveyor sloped. We're gonna try using this 45-degree tube here a little bit. So the rock crusher, just test it out. So input's going to be up above. And then it's going... go up to there. Though I might rather it have more of that line. More of the traditional square box look. And then, where's this even at? At the very top, middle? Let's get a slip going this way. Kind of wish this had a little bit of a smoother angle. All right. And we just had a large industrial cargo. So we need some interior plates for this. Got it. Or I can start running these into more of a separate storage yard too. I'll try the separate storage yard first, I think. That might end up being kind of better for us. Okay, rock crushers into ore purifiers. That gets piped underneath the road to the actual refineries, which will also get hooked up to the smelters on the other side as well. So this is running very linearly. Which is kind of what I want anyways. Let's go ahead and just trim off this concrete pad. Don't need more than we got, really. Maybe we can just go ahead and slope this side. This will look fine. So I need some concrete. Great. Happy to oblige. What can I do to make this look a little bit more supported? You know, I'm thinking, what if I were to run some rails or something along here? I don't know. You know what? I might end up just doing a basic catwalk system around. Just like up and over, like for example, this pipe. That could be cool. Maybe down underneath these ones through here. Some armor panels on the side, just smooth diagonals. Oh, you're talking about on the side of these. Well, the thing is that they wouldn't actually be touching the block, so it might look weird, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Good idea. Something to think about, for sure. Boom, boom. Sometimes symmetry chat is just the way to go. Swallowed up this concrete. A nice cheap resource. It has a decent amount of HP and everything, right? This is why all my foundations tend to be concrete nowadays. Okay, we'll grab this stuff. Pretty soon we'll have to start working on expanding weaponry to the kind of south side of this slope to defend up this way. Because again, a lot of this stuff's going to go away, so we're going to need weaponry on this side. At some point. I need some laser emitters, don't I? Make like 200 laser emitters. I can set that to maintain. Ooh, I didn't put this in the right spot. There we go. You know what? I need to check how much coal do we have left in our power plant. I haven't checked today, chat. We might be running low on coal production. We are out of coal in the boilers. That's no bueno. So we're probably operating mainly off battery power. How much coal storage do we have right now? We got we're at 33% storage buffer. I need to go get more coal. Especially if we are gonna be running more stuff. Okay, that looks good. I want to get a security fence around this place, chat. Like, a good perimeter fence would be really cool. Maybe build like a little checkpoint here on the road before you're allowed into the refining section. And then have another checkpoint at that entrance also. Fence this all off to avoid traffic. Maybe put a defensive turret in here or something. Not sure.
Energy low.
All right, let's go get some power. Maybe advanced assembler. Laser emitter amount 100 set. All right, let's go get coal, which we have definitely plenty of it. There's a node just 1 kilometer away from base, which is great for us. So I'm just gonna go get a full inventory of coal real fast, and then we'll throw that into the steam power generators. Question is, where did I start digging for the stuff? I think it's over here. Yep. There we go. Sweet, sweet West Virginia gold. 9K. I'll put about a inventory full on each side. And that'll bring us back up to where we want to be. Boom. Coal is entered. We are producing. Let's check. Yep, going up. That's what I want to see. Grab some more for the other side. And that'll be enough coal for, you know, another day at the rate that we consume power. We don't really consume a crazy amount of power at the moment, but maybe when we get these purifiers and stuff online, they're probably power machines. As we get more and more lights to detail pieces, things like that, our power draw rate is definitely just only going to go up from here. Ooh, normal stones. How about that? Give me
Inventory.
Give me the coal. The good stuff. Got a ship about 4 clicks out. Pretty scary. Alright, coal generator is online again. Fun fact, 1 advanced static drill will oversupply 2 coal boilers. Yeah, I should probably get one of those. I would say if there's an ore location within 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers of base, we can just hard pipe that into the system. You know what? Maybe that's what I could put here. Let's do static. Just kind of want to see. It's been a while since I've ran one of these. Maybe in a second. Maybe in a bit. I'm getting sidetracked again, chat. It happens too much. Yeah, the steam boilers really don't go through resources all too quick. So honestly, what you're saying is probably just how it is going to perform here. We're not really using a lot of power either. You know, I don't have any like large ships charging really. We have 1 mining vessel and drones and like things that just keep exploding on us. So my plane. Okay. Start getting this welded up. Progress, chat. Progress. It's the name of the game today. Yeah, how much power is this? 5,000 kilowatts. Obviously, we're probably only using about 1,000 because it's not doing anything yet. Right? But it's going to potentially end up using 5 megawatts at full consumption. Good to know. Are you on the server, Salem? I don't think you are, but you might have downloaded the mod pack yourself and just playing on your own. That is looking pretty good. And what if for the wall? Actually, let me finish piping this up a little bit here. No, we got some of the mods and just playing a solo and a co-op with your dad. There you go. Rock on. How are you guys enjoying it? You guys enjoying modded Space Engineers? Having a good family time? I'm liking even just this simple layout here. Once we get some catwalks and some lights around there too, it's gonna look pretty good. So always enjoy you building stuff, just sensing and checking in while I work on a spreadsheet. There you go. Is that the father-son combo right there? The famous duo? No, I don't know. Alright, let's see. Stairs. Ba-da-do-do-do-do-do. Gotta make this place OSHA certified. It's a hard hat area. Ooh. Might need to actually put a foundation there for that to stick. Yeah, I was talking about his pops. But oh well, I'm glad you enjoyed, Jimmy. More concrete needed. Oh, you know what would be cool? If we get like an ice mining facility, we should make it look like a water treatment plant, chat. Wouldn't that be cool? Switching from phone to PC, so I didn't hear the full question. All good. Yeah, the full question was, you know, basically Jimmy kind of responded to my question, and I thought he was your dad. Look at that profile picture. I'd want him to be my dad. The upside down, the upside Corsair build hooked you. There you go. Over to me. I was working this whole time and forgot to say hello. Hey Fox, how's it going? Got this game a few days ago. Feel like I missed out on years of fun. True. True, you have, but it's okay, my child. You can start reclaiming your time now. Get into the mines. Into the mines with you. Interesting. I might need to change this out to conveyor with a block so that can actually like, kind of puts things on it. Right? So now I can kind of use that as a build surface. And I can still see down into there, which is cool. I don't know if I like these stairs. I might trade them out with just these. This version. Though I do like half block stairs. It's just tough to say sometimes, you know? Weasel, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Enjoy your time on the channel and stuff like that. There are conveyors with a brace that might look better. I feel like those are like hanging ones. And while I could kind of do the same thing, I kind of like the fact that these reinforced conveyor tubes, I can hook things on all four sides. The braces is either one side or two sides, not all four. You know, I think the difference is pretty negligible. It's kind of up to personal preference at that point. Whew! Actually, no wait. I needed to grind that anyways. Glug, 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 glug. Sweet. Now we can cross over these and keep going. Should I make this a raised conveyor, chat? A raised? You know, I kind of want to. A raised catwalk would be cooler. Maybe normal till about here, you know? Then we go up. Let's see, do I have a version with 2 halves on one side? No. But this version might. Need 10 superconducting magnets. Apparently we need tantalum to make. Any clues? Tantalum, I think, is the hardest thing to get. 1 second. Scoop. No, that's deuterium. You know, assembler. Okay. Ooh, maybe instead of this, I can do the switchback. Stair. Yeah. Half with a 180. Apparently tantalum is on the moon. It's a moon rock. Yeah, so we can go up this way. We get raised. We have everything in production backed up. Except, yeah, we never made a nano assembler. So we didn't even have one. Okay, went to the move so we can make our nano assembler. I mean, I don't even really know what you can make with that thing. Yes, okay, so we can see up here now, which is good. And then we'll run it over. Get across to there. Over to here. Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool little entryway that we can do. And the nice thing is we get a little side entrance directly off the bridge like that. That's cool. These ones I kind of wish I could have redone a little bit. Well, actually, I can. I'm going to flip these around. In fact, why didn't I flip them around in the first place? I don't know. Oh, because they're... Okay, hold on. I need a number 3. There we go. That's what I need for these sides. There we go. Alright. How's everyone's Tuesday going? Y'all having a good work day, if not school day, if not day off, if not birthday? I'm running out of days. It's a little bit of a sad day for my family. My parents are actually off. We're gonna have to put down the family golden retriever today. That's you know, we've had a lot of dogs growing up, like a lot of dogs growing up, and it's always just really, really hard anytime you have to do something like that. So I feel bad for them. I'm not really there down in Florida for this one. I've been there for all the other dogs, but you know, 'tis life. This one made it to about 12 years old, which is nice old age for a golden retriever. But we also kind of knew it was coming for the past probably almost year, so. Hey David, how's it going? Looking good. OSHA approved. Yeah, very, very much a hard hat area. I'm gonna try and figure out something that I can put here that'll support that. Up above, you know, maybe. Something like that. Some tubes. Do we have scaffolding blocks, actually? No, they never added them. Dang it. I love the scaffolding blocks. It just looks so good. Might be battling COVID a second time, so having a great day. Oof. Well, you know, hopefully now that it's the second time, you know, your immune system's up there a little bit against it, and you may or may not have the vaccine, I don't know, but you made it through once, you can make it through it again. You know, you just wanted to go challenge mode, and one time wasn't enough. You wanted to redo the boss fight. Alright, what do you guys think? How's this look for a little industrial add-on here for us? I'm thinking about changing out these bottom two bins. Because it just looks weird to have, well, a pit-like thing like this. I don't know. It might be okay. It might be okay. Maybe I'll leave it for now. Yeah, we need to add some lights over here. Some of the amber lights. Speed running it. True. You can do it. Live in Wuhan. Survived the initial wave with nothing until December. Wait, you actually live in Wuhan? Like China, Wuhan? Am I being tracked right now? What are you doing over there? Buy many pangolins? Okay, I can't joke about them too much. MIAB? I don't know what that means. Mainly your wife is here. Interesting. Typo. Gotcha. Going through the visa process, like the American visa process? Or are you actually becoming a Chinese citizen? That's pretty cool. Either way, either direction. Should we stay longer? Because they're paying ridiculous amounts for teachers. Teachers Teachers, man, important stuff. There's no China visa process. US visa. Okay, okay, cool. Well, I hope that goes well, and you and your wife will save some money, get here to the States, chill. If that's even where you want to stay long term, I don't know. You might go around Asia some more. So you can speak like Mandarin and stuff? Or at least your wife can? Really hard to get a Chinese visa. Dian. I don't know what that means, but Nihongo Hanashimasu. Just a little Mandarin. Okay.
Energy low.
But I would assume your wife could probably speak it pretty well. She's like teaching over there, right? Unless she's doing like something like the JEP program. Or she's over there maybe teaching English and helping out. She's in business? Nice. Sold out to make the move. Nice. I know a couple people that went to like South Korea or in Vietnam to go like teach English over there right out of college and stuff. So make $60 an hour teaching part-time. I mean, how many hours a week are you doing? Yeah, that's starting to become, you know, now that the industry is coming over the hillside from a distance, it's looking pretty good too. And these large silos are going to be where all the ore collects, hopefully. That many hours you've refused most jobs. Yeah. But $60 an hour, you know, I don't know what the exchange rate's like or anything like that, but you know. Or what the cost of living is like. It's just dying here. The government is encouraging it as much. Oh, whoops! Well, at least cost of living is really low. Yeah, I mean, you know, China-U.S. relations haven't been that great, and you know, I think the yuan, that's their currency, right? The yuan or something, has like just passed the U.S. dollar, and how much other countries are buying it for the first time ever or something. So that's a pretty crazy reality. Yuan. Alright, so I will need to extend the foundations a little bit into this hillside. Not true, I saw Chinese misinformation. Really? Let's see. Who linked that to me? I want to see if I can find it real quick. Boop. It's not TikTok. It's an actual article. I don't watch TikTok. I don't watch any of that short form content bullshit. Swear I saw a graph somewhere. That's someone I know linked it to me. Yeah, it wasn't a social media post. It wasn't anything like that. It was like an actual CNBC or actual economic post of some kind. All right. Get this concrete out. Yeah, no TikTok for me. No Facebook. I'm really not on any social media except for like Twitter, you know. And even then, I don't really like tweet much or do anything there. I just kind of keep up with kind of current events in a way. Oh yeah, I'm not saying stuff doesn't leak into our news ever or anything like that. But generally the person who linked it to me generally knows what they're talking about when it comes to finance and world news like that. So I generally trust them. He could have gotten something wrong, don't know, but I would have liked to see the article again, but I just missed it. I don't think I saved the link. This is the only social media you have. Well, you're in the right place, you know? We chill and stuff like that here. Right? I tend not to get into like politics or economics and stuff, because generally, you know, I feel like that just a good way to breed drama, and I generally avoid drama. Yeah, I don't think it was global transactions. I think it's specifically another type of transaction. It was a specific transaction. It wasn't just like global people buying shit. It was another type of commodity or security or something like that. But I don't really follow economic stuff, so I tend to, you know, I don't know the verbiage quite well, and I don't keep up with everything quite perfectly, and so I generally have to read the study to the person I'm talking to, because I can't recall stuff like that. It's just not one of my major interests. Yeah, no problem. Let's drop everything off. Sometimes it's so subtle you have to listen closely. Yep. No, for me, for something to be a little bit more factual, you know, multiple sources is always a good idea to have. Look up what both sides are saying. Generally, I feel like, you know, if it's like a big lie or big conspiracy theory, my base response is going to be, well, if like an example would be like COVID is like a worldwide cover up, or like worldwide cover up for something, you know, for like big corporations or whatever. Well, or vaccines, and it just kind of comes down to like, if it was that big of a cover up, number one, you wouldn't be able to keep everyone silent, and number two, like wouldn't Russia and Germany want to like have some sort of counterintelligence there or something, you know? And the fact that they kind of don't kind of speaks volumes to certain things. Crayon box, I got an achievement, chat. What kind of achievement did I get? Build and fly ship with more than 20 colors. That's not me. Unless it counts the whole base. Lived in Wuhan and the lines they spread ridiculous. They produce a mini movie timeline in COVID and lived here and analyzed. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a lab leak. I don't think it's a natural thing, but China's not gonna come clean on that shit. So. Let's do concrete. Which is a shame, because in essence, if they don't come clean, they're kind of like on the hook for millions of deaths. Which is annoying that they can kind of get away with that bullshit in a way. Seriously, I have way too much respect for to think they are conspiring. Spent way too many years in government and big orgs who believe they are capable. Yeah. Yep, I work for federal contractors. Man, it's, let me tell you, it's an interesting industry. Yeah, I'm sure the people are great. Alright, let's get both of these rock crushers online, and then a couple of these angle conveyors set up. Can't plan their way out of paper bag, yeah. There's some good government contracts that I support. I think it's cool that I'm in kind of like the kind of NASA side of things in DoD. Oh yeah, the system in China is going to be way worse. Catching a stream, guys, are nuts. Nice job. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it. Hide it and hope this goes away. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same thing what happened with like Chernobyl, right? Did I scoot this back one too far? No. Then why is this... Oh, this is just that much higher? That makes sense. That'd be interesting to see how we had to pipe these together. I'm gonna pipe a lot of like these things together via kind of like an underground port. Going into the bottom of these silos, and then that underground port is gonna connect to the actual drop-off zone and area. You know what? I'm gonna go one more. Nope, not gonna go one more. Yeah. My main annoyance is just nothing's gonna come from it. Even if we do find out, nothing's gonna happen. We can't go to war over it. We start like World War III, you know. Can't sanction them much more than we kind of already do anyways. So like, it's just kind of... Miss home when your parents are over 80. Oof. Yeah, you should. Hopefully the visa process goes well and you guys will be out of there visiting family and everything here soon, you know? I hear you. You know, let's get some lights, chat. Get some amber lights around a bit. Parkersburg will be a culture shock for your wife. Man, when's the time that you'll make it out to Parkersburg? But yeah, it's gonna be. It's like, wow, this place is quiet and boring. Parkersburg. Not much opportunity back home, though. It's one of the problems. That's why I don't live back there. That's why I chose to buy a house in South Carolina down here. And, not buy a house back in West Virginia. I could afford one in West Virginia. It's cheap. But there's just nothing to do. Hey, now, if you say too much here, you know, just careful. Let's see. What was I doing? Lights. Lights! Man, I'm getting distracted, chat. Don't want a career too old. Let's stick some lights here. Like a 5-meter radius, fallout. Hey, you know, as long as you make enough to get by and do everything you want to do, it's really all you need. Yeah, just cover up health insurance. Good to go. My dad's about kind of in that retirement zone, but he's still working just for that. I wonder how pyramids were built. There's gonna be red lights, and then that might be all I can really do here. Actually, you could probably teach. Maybe. I mean, that school's really hard to kind of get into, right? Because everyone kind of has been teaching there forever, or around the area at least. we go. What do you guys think of that lighting configuration? Is that pretty good? You know, I'm thinking I need one more light of amber just all the way back here in the back. Sounds like a good deal. I would hate to go back to school at this point, though. What do you guys think? I think that level of lighting is pretty sufficient for the area. Gives it a bit of a glow. You just want a paycheck at this point. Yeah, I need to move those street lamps a block back. It's not like you're gonna be there a lot. True. The red is just there because we're using planes a lot, right? As almost just keep away from red things. To me, they're warning lights for like plane traffic, and so that you can kind of see where ground items really are. Yeah, YouTube compresses it. It's going to be darker than what I see anyways. I don't know how I missed these little foundational blocks, but I did. Just throw that there. Hit up the other side. For consistency's sake. Go grab some more concrete. Gonna work on the road crossing. Over there at some point. Vroom vroom. Can't have no floating blocks here. No, no. Pretty glad we can keep some green spaces between here and there. That's actually pretty cool. Like, I like this little bit of green. Green space there. This one might end up having something more on it, but, you know. Negative space, I think, is important. It's something that I don't pay attention to too much. It just happens to kind of work out sometimes in my favor. But, definitely something I need to watch a little bit more for. Okay, so we're about to have our rock grinders and rock purifiers online, which will be really, really cool. I'm thinking for the drones and stuff, chat, that I'm gonna probably T-junction off this, actually, and then come out here and make some raised landing pads spread out. Maybe like 4 to 6 raised landing pads, just boop, 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 kind of circling the area, hillside here. Because this is a good area in clearance to get drones up in the air and away from the buildings. So I might end up doing that. I still want to have a little road coming off this way to like a little shed that I can drive and maybe drop things off via rover. That'll have like an underground pipe to connect to those silos. And then of course the landing pads can be used for drones or whatever. I might even have like a standard large and small. Man, I need to think about cargo at some point for vehicles. That's going to be a big effort. And the only other structure that's going to be down here besides the road and the little depot for road vehicles over this way is that the road is going to turn to the right and then to the left, and then you're in the smelter structure, which is actually going to be a covered structure, or partially covered for the most part structure, for the 8 smelters that I want online, you know? We're going to have 4 rock crushers and 4 rock purifiers. Hopefully, it'll get through materials quick enough. I've seen videos of Parkersburg. It thinks it's ugly. It depends on where you are, but I agree. Parkersburg is pretty bland. Small town America. Power lines. Like if you go up to like the historical area of Parkersburg, you know, that place is very pretty. Or like around Central Park, or maybe around the high school. But otherwise, it's not very pretty, I would say. You know what the funniest thing to me is? Like, so like, I grew up in Williamstown, West Virginia, right? Which is 15 minutes, 20 minutes outside Parkersburg. The high school and elementary school over there, their mascot was Yellow Jackets. And then when I moved down here to South Carolina, when we were down here looking at homes, I kept seeing this weird symbol, and people had like bumblebee icons. I'm like, bumblebees? This is bumblebees are lame. Like their mascot should be jackets. And then I came back up to Virginia after looking at houses, and I kind of looked around, you know, because the high school was not relevant for me. I don't want to have kids. But then I found out that it's the Yellow Jackets here. Parkersburg, West Virginia. Roger. Yeah, I can't, it seems. But the thing is, their colors are off. They're like black and yellow, which is kind of cool. But at the same time, maroon and gold. It's just classy. Okay. What am I doing, chat? I need catwalks. Badoo, badoo, badoo. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and an elbow. Let's get some of these hooked up here. A couple of these. Then I need to grab a bunch of catwalk parts so we can do the catwalk. When I logged off, was out scouting ore locations, put my batteries in charge mode with the solar panel on left, came online and truck is gone. So now I'm projecting it. Oh man. Yeah, don't turn your vehicle off. You gotta keep it running. Let's get the right stairs here. All set up. Yeah, you can ask Roger. Roger is over there with Forn. He might be able to tell us how, the base is going. Okay. Yeah, staying put this time is a high probability now that it was those big windmills. Noted. Big windmills, bad mills. The little guardrail thing variant here. No Dutch builds.
Energy flow.
Yeah. Uthris, just keep flying into shit. Good idea. Good plan. Yeah, I can't wait till all that lower stuff is gone. Oh, their factory setup is actually ahead now. We were able to spawn a copy back in successfully, so they didn't lose it. What is this? What is... Where does this go? What is down here? I didn't build this. I'm scared. Is this a level? Ah! Where am I? Hold on. What? Am I going up or down? Okay, I think I gotta go this way. Okay. Tigger has been busy, chat. What is it, security doors and stuff? Yeah, so Tigger has been working on getting all of our base production that's currently up above down here as a backup system in case we lose the on-surface stuff. Like, how long does it take me to climb? This is a heck of a hole. We maybe could have found a better spot for the ladder. Yes, my own Easter egg. Like, you get so disoriented. Like, am I going up? Am I going down? Am I crawling on my stomach through an air vent? I don't know. Tigger is very productive and very quiet, yes. We'll just see if we can get like a better entrance. Honestly, the entrance back here would maybe make a little bit. Just, you can just about use jetpack up and down the ladders, otherwise it takes way too long over that distance. True. But I think it would be cool to almost have like a hidden lift here to take you down. That's a long-term goal for you, Tigger. I don't know if he's watching. Is he watching? No, what a beautiful night. Super foggy. Where's the rest stop for that ladder? Yeah, may need one. Getting a little too quick at doing this. I feel. As a viewer, I wish nights were turned off. Yeah, I can understand that. They do seem forever. Like, I could, as an admin, just, like, force it to be daytime where I'm at. But then, if people are on the other side of the planet, you know, it'd be just perpetual nighttime for them. So, like, it's just kind of space engineers in a way. But that's why I spend so much time on, you know, some of the lighting stuff around the base, because it helps. It helps give it, you know, like look at this foggy night / morning with the lights and stuff. Nausea purple would be great. Like this is a screenshot. You got the moon at the top. I'm gonna upload this one. So that's a good one to upload. Very. Here, I'll put it in Discord so you guys can see the non-stream color version, because that, but like. But definitely looks pretty good. Looks like a Batman movie. True. It's kind of funny that like I sit here and I build stuff all the time, and honestly I just kind of do this so I can get pretty pictures out of it. Could be based near North Pole of a hill. Oof. It's like, do you want 4 days of sunlight and then 8 days of just awful? How am I even gonna try and paint all this? I have no idea yet. All right. Alright, for me to do what I need to do here, I'm gonna have to pop this guy off and change it over to here. "20 minutes of sun and 10 years of light." And that's our whole set. It is raining and foggy and nighttime. Love your streams, but you like watching Lumberjack in his struggles? Hey, that's fine. I think Lumberjack is very, very entertaining. And he keeps it pretty real with his reactions and stuff. I think he's going to be a great YouTuber. And I like him. He's a good dude. You do things kind of second nature. Sometimes hard to see and understand what you're doing watching Lumberjack and see what not to do. Yeah, so you remember the old-timey safety videos? Yeah, that's Lumberjack Samurai. Nah, Lumberjack is way more energy than I am. I am like so low energy when it comes to stuff. Like I can get to high energy, but I don't like sit here and like put on a persona and stuff. Or I don't try and force myself to, because call it the Two Stooges streams. Yeah, Hale's pretty funny too. Alright. So those are good to go. Let's go ahead and dig down here. Am I not over enough? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm a little off because I didn't go down, so technically I'm over 1, but who has the energy for high energy? Not me. I've always just been a pretty low energy kind of dude when it comes to stuff. So you're going for an industrial complex theme. Where's your central hub? I know it's purely aesthetic, but having central hub would be cool. Haven't been made. And what do you mean by central hub? Central hub can mean many different types of things. Make this look easily. They show you a steep learning curve, which makes me want to play more. Maybe. I like to show people that it's possible to, you know, be creative in a lot of these games. Or I try to accomplish that. Okay. It's complex, like central command where all the white colors. Okay, so you're talking about like if this was a nuclear power plant, where's the control room in that regard? Wherever it's like your central hub of information and command. Something like that won't appear for a while. So after our this is just refining stuff, right? So refineries on that side. Production's gonna be on this side, where I want to have a lot of production, kind of down in that little valley over there. Once I have production laid out, we can start thinking about like airstrips or rocket launch pads. And those are gonna have like a air traffic control tower. That might be some sort of rough command center in a way, or a space launch complex. So it's down the road. For sure. It's down the road. In a way, what Tigger has made is kind of our central command. I mean, it's kind of a bunker, right? Like, it's down here behind blast doors. Oh yeah, chat, I also finished, finally, some windows. This building actually is fully enclosed, finally now. Wow, we've gone through a decent amount of coal. Let's check our power. What's kind of our power looking like? Consumption, 1.5 megawatts. Production. So we're hovering. You know, we're still not really consuming a lot. I'm just happy our capacity for power is above our max consumption of power. That's a good indicator. You know, the white line's at the top, pink line is there, below it, and then the current stuff is all the way near the bottom. All right, chat. What do we want to? I'm gonna start putting up the final light posts. I want to put the checkpoint here first. Light that thing up, so we have a little guard checkpoint, and start working on the security fence potentially. So over here is a little bit more flat, so we have kind of the room to do what I want here. Why is energy production fluctuating so much? It fluctuates because of the steam turbines kind of only spool up and increase production on demand. It's not constantly producing its full amount, because otherwise I would just sit there and be going through all my coal stockpiles. So it's kind of like an on-demand power production. And currently our base is pretty stable when it comes to that. So the power plant's kind of just like, okay, well, we're pretty stable, just produce what we need to keep things charged. All right. This is a rough idea, and I think it'll work. But I'm going to use these half blocks standing on edge as a foundation for the fence. And then on top, let's see, is there an actual fence? Industrial. Let me look through some pieces here, just before I commit too hard to an actual look. We're gonna maybe try a fire cover. I'm gonna try a couple different looks. All right. So fire cover, and then warfare fire cover, or a half catwalk on top. All right. So you guys are gonna have to tell me which you may prefer here. Now, see, fire cover. It's a little far back there. This is a little bit more central, and then this is also kind of back there. All right, so those are kind of the first couple designs. Now I'm also going to try another way to make this wall, okay? So instead of being on this side of the grid, what if I am on the other side of the grid? The side facing out actually as the result. So there's catwalk. I'm gonna just put this in order here. 5. Let's go grab some stuff and weld it up. All right. Which do we prefer, chat? You know, I might also, you know, I could do let me test something else here, okay? What if
Energy flow.
let's try the same 3 but with these windows under it. I think this will fit better than the concrete, to be honest. It'll make it seem a lot more like a fence, because you can see through it with vertical bars. Now, the main issue is, right, the concrete has 12k HP, which is huge. But these are only having 500 HP, which is about the same as the thing above it. Factories, you think chain link fences? True. I kind of like this combination. I like the cover walls, not the fire cover walls, but the cover walls and vertical window combination. I think that's because it sits a little bit more flush on there, and the top gives a little bit of a detail. Window in front of the concrete. can see how that looks. See, that's just super thick. I honestly just like the plain window. I like this one. I think this is gonna look the best for what I want. Now, ideally, honestly, we would have almost a combination of maybe all three, right? So like, what if I'm able... I don't know if this will work everywhere. What if we were able to do like the concrete with a footer? And then window on top of that. Now this just might be too much.
Energy.
So something like that. Because the way this can sink into ground is a little meh for me. But if I always put it on top of concrete, I mean, we can still see through it. It's a tall wall. Looks a bit like a prison. Here, let me try another variation here. What if I were to do... just that, without the top part. I'll try it with this thing on top. Come on. See, I'm a little thick now. Now I have to kind of use this. I'm doing that. All right, this is our voting options, chat. Let me light this thing up so y'all can really see. You like the low wall best.
No energy.
Hmm. Oh, I'm out of energy. Dang it. Still like the window better. All right, chat. I'll be making a poll in a second. Okay, just think about. I'm gonna have two variations. So there's going to be 4 things to vote on. All right. We're going to take the top 2 of those choices, and then we're going to vote again. Okay? So, hold on. Yeah, I tend to agree, but I can't really control that with a grid, sadly, right? Different parts, different costs, different strokes, different folks. All right, I'm just gonna pop down an interior light. I'm gonna crank it up to max so we can see. Okay. All right, so which wall? We got a couple options here. We got concrete footer, no concrete footer of the same things. Okay. So I'm gonna make a poll. You guys can vote for a little bit, and then we'll go from there. All right, there you go. Polls should be open. They're the same designs, just one has a concrete footer, one does not have the concrete footer. I really wish this barred window was something for the large grid, you know? Ooh, we need to put some barrels down. It's Caro's Industrial Scenery Pack. Mm-hmm. pallet, small grid, Steve. Alright, let's go ahead and end the poll. There's 25 of you. I expect 25 votes. Only 8 people voted. I am disappointed in my community. Okay, concrete footer, chain link, and okay, so it's gonna be between the chain link and concrete. So both of the concrete footers kind of want it there. So let's just do a new poll. And window. All right. Here's your only 2 options, chat. Wonder if solar panels or the solar cells would look good. They would, but I would want to grind it all the way up. Or weld it all the way up. I can't believe these got like 37% of the vote each, you know? Tiebreaker, chat, you have 5. Oh, let's do 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending the poll. So the window concrete wins. So there we go. So this is gonna be the design of the wall that's gonna go around all of the industries. At least this industry. Maybe we'll have a different wall around the other industries. Don't know, right? We'll have to find out. So for a security checkpoint, you know, I'm thinking... What do we want to do here? Yeah, we're gonna need a couple armories. That's for sure. What? A locker to store... Okay, there we go. Okay. I'd like to have a little desk. A little bit of a door. Good old windows. Some cover in case something goes poorly. Is there a... Yeah. That looks good. Okay, and then otherwise... maybe some reinforced half blocks. Just to kind of seal us in, you know? Ooh, maybe a bathroom. Do we need a bathroom? Always need a bathroom. Then over here. Here we go. I think that's decently successful for a little security checkpoint. And then boom, 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 and boom. I wish I could... I mean, I can. Guys, do I need to make a little... I also need to make the same building on this side, too. Do I need to make a little toll arm thing? You know? That's on like a sensor and it lifts up when it detects a small vehicle. I think I do. We're just gonna just step it down. It's kind of our only option in a way. Making a little Pizza Hut. Beam? Oh, what is this? Hinge support? Okay, I don't know what. I'm looking for column. No, I'm looking for. There's a weird piece that I'm looking for that's ollie specific. It's like a pole. I guess I could just do it out of. Let's just use this one. Actually, I can't put that there. Never mind. Okay. So we're just not gonna have a thingamajig. Like to order a large pizza with stuffed crust. We don't serve stuffed crust here at Urco. And the customer is not always right. In fact, they're mostly wrong. So get out. Get out. Leave. Trying to. Thank God you're not ordering pineapple though. That pineapple pizza out of here.
Energy low.
One nice thing is, sitting here just waiting for someone to pull up, and then we can hop outside and just take cover and blah 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 to come through, you know? Man, it'd be so cool if I could make bollards, something like that, like little pistons that come out. So if someone tries to run the checkpoint, just raise them up real quick. Pretty good. Pretty good. Good idea, Uthris. Awesome as always. Thanks, chat. It's kind of a shame it blocks or stuff. The normal hangar gates. The problem is this grid, like I would have to strip the road off here. Which honestly just might be worth doing. Though this little bump is annoying now. I kind of wish there was a way for me to smooth that little bit out there. In a way. But if I'm going to put it here, that might be a good way to do it. These aren't long enough though. I would need like a bit of a longer one. There we go. We're going for the ultimate secured gate. I might do this. I don't know. What do you think, chat? Would car towers on the corner be too much? Maybe. A little gun placement would be enough. Like that'd be fine. Like I honestly might make a little gun tower that pokes up over this corner or something. Could be cool. Alright, let me drop all this stuff off. about blast doors on a piston? The thing is, it's a large grid, right? So it's just gonna be huge. But yeah, blast doors on a piston would probably look okay. I mean, I could just do a bunch of gates vertically. Is it possible to set the hangar doors to not open fully? Do we know? That's something I ever considered doing. Maybe by turning them off. Let's see, is there a way to do... Let's see how high this looks first. It's only going to be 2 blocks high. Right? That's not awful. I think this is a little much. Not gonna do that. Yeah, I like the looks of the other doors too, but it's just too big. Concrete here to seal that in. And I might be able to put the asphalt roads back too. From a distance, they look like tin walls. Maybe. It's another day in the life of a very overly armed guard. Does that have a door? Huh. Well, you know, I just go ahead and sit on the... yeah, there's a window there, but it's fine. It's fine. It's pumping out of my suit. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally private. Very, 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 very private. I could rotate it, but then I'll just be looking out that way. Cool. Road can come back. Just like that. Seems to work okay. You know, the one thing that I might get away with is at least that over the door. Alright, yep. Want to come over to about here, and then we'll start stepping down. Make a right-hand turn, because you can't really do 45. So we might be able to do a 45. With that wall, I'm not sure. But, yeah, it looks... I don't know, I think we got a decent amount done today, guys. I mean, more production, more lights, a little bit of an RP element there. And then when we get the smelter, it's just gonna look even better still. That'll keep everyone away, true. Well, it would really keep people away if it was a Domino's. No. Something got produced a little bit ago. Let's go look at our bunker here a little bit. Okay, I guess this is going to be a little bit of a vehicle bay of some kind. The double glass is interesting. Just not something I would have done, but it's pretty cool. Need a runway? Yeah, we need a runway for our planes eventually, but that's kind of lower on my list of stuff to do. Just turn off the lights for him. I mean... Okay. There we go. I mean, technically, I could use this. My runway's this, guys. Okay. So yeah, I just take off, bouncing up this road, and then off we go. Right? That's a good runway. It's totally wide enough and very, very safe and secure. I don't know. I think our builds are getting better and better. So definitely looking pretty good, chat. I'll tell you what. I've been sitting in this chair kind of all day. I want to go. I'm gonna chill, relax for a little bit. Work on some other things for a little while. Yeah, we have plans to make more and different planes, and I'm gonna spawn in my plane since we had server issues and why it got blown up last time. But I am gonna be making new planes soon. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see if there's anywhere I can send you guys. I hope you guys had a great time here tonight. If you did, feel free to subscribe to get notified when we go live. Become a member to unlock all those emotes. And support the channel. Also, if you're a member, you can play on our server and everything, which is always pretty cool to always have people online. Doesn't look like I can forward you anywhere. No one I know is streaming, or no one is allowing me to send people there. So that'll be it. Have some cats. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.